Hello. Oh, you can't hear the browser. What's going on with that? My audio on my computer's been going weird. Hold on. I am actually here though. Hi everyone. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. Where is my hold on. I'm checking my sound. Hi everybody. There's so many people here already. Hi Brune. Hi Lynn. Hi Blood Type. Hi, Corto. I saw you in here. I saw Sen. Hi. Hi, Jakisha. Let me... Sound settings. Headphone? No? Ah, there. It was just too short. It was just too quiet. Okay. Hello, Bobby. Well, Bobby? Tell me more about Bobby. Hi, Tattoo Bat. Hi. It's good to see everybody. My tummy hurts and I'm being so very brave about it. So if I don't make it the whole night, I'm very sorry. But just know that I might not make it the whole night. I mean to. And I'm going to try to. And my cat's somewhere around here. Learn to communicate to plants and trees? That sounds so good. Easy King. Thank you, Corto. I think that was to me. Man, you can yell him like, Hank Hill, damn it, Bobby. Your grafted moon cactus. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that. Bobby. Bobby the cactus. What a good name for a cactus. I love this. So how's everyone doing? Happy Monday. How is your Monday going? Mine is alright. How is yours? Show me the art. Right, I had to go take some groceries to a friend's tonight. And on the way home, I remember thinking, oh, I need to ask Lynn to show me the art. Brune keeps asking me about the art and I haven't seen it. I have to go home and I have to ask Lynn to show me the art. And then I got home and I did not do that. I instead said, my tummy hurt, and then I had dinner. And then I got on stream. Hi, Yandere, hello! Bobby the cactus now sounds like Bobby Hill. Oh, damn it, Bobby. Monday is Mondaying. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Wow, my Monday is also Mondaying. I tried to take it slow, which is nice. I did clean, I cleaned a little bit, and then I did some sewing, which is nice. I haven't done that in what feels like a year, but it's one of my big hobbies, I say. Hi, Phantom Punk, hello! I'm not alone in the tummy hurty. Okay. Maybe it's in the stars. Maybe it's just in the stars, the tummy or hurty right now, you know? Maybe it's a stars thing. How's everyone doing? I think we're doing okay. It's in the air. Oh, I don't love that. I don't love that idea. That makes it sound like a contagion. Which I suppose is how most people get tummy hurty, is by contagion. So I shouldn't be too confused. Or too surprised. More like it. Love is in the air. Stars say tummy? Question mark? Hurty, period. Is moon cactus the one with the colorful part on top? I know we have some Christmas cactuses and some Thanksgiving cactuses in this house. They have like the colorful leaves on top. Are the moon cactuses the one with like the colorful ball on top? The red ball at the top? That would make sense. I love that his name is Bobby. Something about that is just really, really tickling me and making me cured. People say they don't live long. No, Bobby's gonna be okay. It's 2 plants fused together. What? That's wild. So let's see. I think that I've shuffled this enough. And we're gonna try this. Bobby is healing May. It's true. I'm being healed by Bobby. Has 2 little balls on its head. Oh, that's so cute. We're gonna try something. If it doesn't work, that's all right. But let's see what we can't do here. Has Brune been bumped? Is that a thing we've done yet? Let's go ahead and do that just in case. Is the top one is like a parasite to the other one. Oh. That's... I never knew that. Lynn did that. Okay. So we're gonna try something. It did not do anything. Okay. I'm starting to wonder if what I'm doing wrong. This is the enter key, right? Is this one the enter key and I'm crazy? No. That's, uh-oh. Oops. My bad. Hi everybody, here I am. Hi. Hello. Don't mind me. Don't mind the rabbit behind the desk. Don't mind me. Nope, nothing weird here. Nothing weird here. Don't worry about it. There we go. I think that's where I'm supposed to be. So we're going to go ahead and pull up moon cactus are made by grafting a cactus on top of a dragon fruit plant. Grafting is when you get 2 plants, cut one, and create a new plant by attaching one plant to another. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I didn't see that. Did you guys see that happen? Did you see the follow go off? We're gonna be refreshing these just in case they need refresh. Should I expect anything to happen today, the 25th, regarding my best friend's birthday? Pick the check you feel called to. Please, we won't do the cats because the cats have been saying things. Let's try Lappin. Let's try Lappin. This emoji was inappropriate for what? Hi, Cherry. Hello. I can procrastinate biotech again. Nice. Hello, Sky. It's good to see you. Let me just throw all of my cards on the floor. It's fine. Light and 2 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Light. 2 of Wands. Tonight I'm sleeping on the floor. That card when you're... Yeah, that moment. Absolutely. They love to do it. Oh. Hello, Ragad. Welcome in. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Swords reversed. Light. 2 of Wands reversed. To me, a start, an action, a plan. I don't think that you will be hearing from your friend today, but I have a feeling that both of you are thinking about each other. And I know for a fact it's one way, right? But don't give up. With the light here, this is not the end. This is not the end, but we have a no start, no plan, no movement. But don't give up. Today is not the day. Somebody redeemed the hydrate reward over on Twitch. And I'm going to take a little sip. Not giving up never. Good. I'm glad. You're welcome, Brew. And take a little sip because for some reason water's been making me feel kind of nauseated. With my tummy. A little sip. So now I think we're ready to go with some random questions for tonight. Let's go ahead and get those set up. We'll have... Ooh, not like that though. I don't want to be screaming all night long. Random! God, take me back to middle school. I'm so random all. Jeez. Happy Virgo season! Yes, happy Virgo season, everyone. It is Lynn and I's birthday season. Soon. We are September babies. We are Virgos. And for any other who celebrate Virgo season, happy Virgo season. I must be on YouTube to do this, right? Ginger is brilliant for tummy. Thank you. I should probably do that. Hello, Alley Cat. Hello, Anne. Hi, hi. Where? What? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make sure that... Nope. I guess it's fine. Nope, not that one. This one. Virgo also, hello. Thank you. Happy birthday to you as well. It is Drakesha's turn now. And we have, what can I personally do to help me connect more to spirit? Ooh, good question. Happy Virgo season to our founder Virgos. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, once we all have a cathedral to live in, we'll all celebrate Virgo season with birthday cake. I don't know, I couldn't think of anything sinister. Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. And one more, please. 10 of Cups. What can we do personally to connect more with spirit? 9 of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands. 10 of Cups. Okay, Jakisha, we're letting things... This is a very, does it bring joy moment. Marie Kondo, right? Hello, Pleiades, welcome in. Does it bring joy? We're letting go of everything that does not bring joy, and we're charging forward with that does. You're letting go of objects, hobbies, commitments, things that don't spark joy, pulling forward with that does. And also, 10 of Cups here is about family. Like, look how this happy little family. I do think that there's something to be said here about, like, ancestor magic alongside some type of magic that you've maybe even recently found out that you like to do, let everything else go. You don't have to do something forever just because you did it once. Right? There's something you recently found out that you like to do. Just explore that more. Put more energy into it. But also, Spirit wants you to connect with ancestors here. So if you have people in your life who have passed away, talk to them, leave things out for them. Lynn has very good advice for helping friend with the fire stick. For some reason, I did not comprehend that, Phantom Punk, but anyway, Lynn has very good advice for ancestor work, which usually boils down to leave a coffee out for them in the morning, leave a tea out for them in the morning, talk to them when you're alone. Do Virgos tend to devour their children for the lulz? I've been known to, like, gobble up my son, yeah. Just for the lulz. I'll eat you up. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy, right? I do that to my cat all the time. So I suppose that, I guess, yeah, I do devour my child for the lulz. That's fine. That's Aquarius and Capricorn? Aw, well. I don't think I have major Aquarius or Capricorn placements. But I do eat my cat often. Where is he, by the way? Can I eat him right now? No? Okay. He's not around. Hi, Adnan. Welcome in. So let's go ahead and pull our next random question. Maybe. There we go. I have a lot of Aquarius placements. Can I eat my son? Oh, my Saturn's in Aquarius. My Saturn's home. Okay. I can try that and introduce them to Bobby. Don't eat Bobby. Don't eat Bobby. No. It's Ingrid's turn. Lend a son from someone? Okay. Hey, does anyone have a son that I can borrow to eat real quick, please? What reaction outcome will I get if I try to reach out to the person who blocked me this summer? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Can I borrow your son? I need to consume him all on the Saturn. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Big mood. Ow. Ow. It hurts to laugh. That's not fun. Fool reversed. Ace of Cups. I would eat the Wendy's food if it was gluten-free. Fair. No one's eating Bobby. Good. They better not. They better not eat the Bobby. We gotta protect Bobby at all costs, everybody. I hope sons are gluten-free. Free mind works. Interesting. Let's see, it was worded, what reaction or outcome will I get if I try to reach out to the person who blocked me this summer? Fool reversed, Ace of Cups, free mind reversed. We're gonna look this one up, but what I can see here is nothing good. A lot of emotion, a lot of, I would assume, sadness. The Fool reversed here kind of just reads as don't do that. Of course, Brune, yes. Go to sleep. Is Jupiter gluten-free? I would have to assume yes. There's not a lot of... I'm bulking. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of calories out of Jupiter, my guy. Free mind reversed, it says. You too want to let go, but find it difficult to do so. You're choking, drowning, scrambling in the water. You can't breathe. Just keep your nose above water to stay alive. This is what it means to live a life of struggle. Dang. Good night, Brune. Add in 4 over on Twitch. This is a quick warning. So Ingrid, the reaction that you would get from trying to reach out to this person is crying a lot and feeling like you're drowning. So as the cards are saying, don't. Please don't. Jupiter is a vape. Are vapes gluten-free? Jupiter's very dense. I mean, yes, it's packed with energy. It's just like a big old storm, right? But it's gaseous. It's a vape. A dense vape. I was thinking cotton candy. I know I'm siding with Sen on this one. I think it's a vape. Apparently Jupiter's mostly liquid rather than gas. And the liquid's really dense. It's more of a soup. Is it more of a soup or is it more of just like a can of bleach? How many is bleach gluten-free? Yes, the answer is yes. But we gotta get you those calories somehow. You use liquid for vapes, it's true. Is vape a soup? Honest theological question, is vape a soup? Is hot dog a sandwich? I think yes. Vape juice. Pull up our next one. Mom had beef flavored vape. Wait, okay, are you... Wait, for real? Chrissy, I need you to expand on that. Is that for real? Because, like, my dad would have really yummy flavored vapes, like, I don't know, cotton candy and apple pie and, like, all these candy vapes. I have never encountered beef vape, but I am afraid in my soul because I feel like that's achievable and I don't want it to be. I don't want beef vape to be achievable. Expand on that, like how Jupiter expands. Yes. Can I vape Jupiter? I don't know. What's the liquid? Depends on what the liquid Jupiter... I think I heard her say beef. That's terrifying, Chrissy. Yeah, I think Sky just wants to vape Jupiter. Oh no! I've skipped Pleiades. Okay, hold on. It's Pleiades' turn. Does my spirit partner, Jen, or galactic officer have any messages or songs for me? Let's see what we get for Pleiades here. And then it'll be Phantom Punk's turn. A lot of hydrogen. I think vaping hydrogen, like we're all vaping hydrogen all of the time. It's called breathing. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're all vaping hydrogen 100% of the time. And it's called breathing. The sun, the tower, and inner peace. The sun, the tower, and inner peace. I heard ABBA, but I don't know which song. Just a very pronounced ABBA line. Or ABBA tone. I just heard her, like, her voice. I don't know what's that about. Hello, Pearl. Hello, Rowan. Hello. Yeah, we're doing you right now, Pleiades, because I almost missed your reading. You're trying to quit, JK. Mostly nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, a little bit of argon, and CO2. I guess so, yeah. Sun tower, inner peace. Just the vape talk? Yeah, a lot of vaping Jupiter. The vapeability of Jupiter. I heard the words, it's behind us, like we're starting over. They want to start over. Pleiades. We had the tower moment, and now you're going to have that behind you and kind of sit quietly in the sun for a while. See if you can't actually sit in the sun for a minute sometime soon, like sit outside. But I see, it's like we're moving on. It's behind us now. We're moving on. We're ready to go. It's like a big breath in and a big breath out. Because I know that Zhen's been very, at least when I read for you, very like nervous and upset and apologetic. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, we're starting over, right? King of Pentacles. I think that whatever that spirit is just kind of being authoritative. Nothing of a big message from him or them or whoever they are. But I don't know what ABBA song it was. It definitely wasn't Mamma Mia. I don't know. But I don't think I know any other ABBA songs. I know that there's 8 million of them, but I don't know the names of any of them. Don't shut me down. All I know is it was not Mamma Mia. And then we're on Phantom after that, which thank goodness. The Twitch ad is over. Phantom's question was, what did the people at my June job think of me started recently? So Phantom, if you're still here, I can do a vibe check, but I can't do questions about how other people think, feel, or what they will do. But let's go ahead and do a vibe check for Phantom Punk in this new job. Rabbit Run. 5 of Pentacles, Eclipse. Whoa, okay. Interesting. The vibe. There's something strange here. Rabbit Run is a card about doing what you're good at. Rabbits are very good at running. Having it reversed here, next to 5 of Pentacles reversed, it feels like not... You just started this job, so this is a completely normal feeling to have. But it's like you're not trained in this. You don't know how to do this. You're kind of bumbling. They're seeing that you're maybe even struggling a little bit about this. Blood type, is that like reverse psychology on the cards? Yeah, I tried not to panic last time, Rowan. I tried not to panic and I kept it in, so I'm glad to get confirmation. And then Eclipse for Phantom Punk here. We're literally in eclipse season. I think that the eclipse is on Friday. So if there's any kind of rockiness between then and now, if they kind of like make you feel like you're like, how could you not know that? You know that meme? There's like a meme that's I think it's a text post. And it's like when you're starting a new job and they are like, oh my god. Or no, you're starting a new job and they say, okay, well, you just go through the door. And then you go through the door and they're like, oh my god. How did you not know that you need to go backwards on 3 hands through the door? And you're like, because you didn't tell me that. That's the kind of vibe here. If you have that kind of vibe this week, don't worry about it. Having the eclipse, I think this will get sorted out once the eclipse season is over. And I do believe that that's on Friday. Hello, goats. Welcome in. Drum. Drum, thank you very much for the donation. Hi, here I am. For realsies this time. Hi. So don't worry about that. I think there's just like a lot of weird energy because of eclipse season. And it sounds like it's going to get much better after that. We're gonna bump Drum. Thank you. That's okay. It doesn't do anything. And then we'll pull Drum up next. And I'll check and see if the question is in Ko-fi or not. Not yet. Okay. So Drum, what was your question? What was your question? The bot likes to eat it, yum 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 yum, just like Saturn's sun. After you get bumped. Triple bumped. What? No, that'd be crazy. Unless. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, just letting everyone know I might not make it. I might not make it all 3 hours. My tummy hurt bad. Next time I'll get in on the action. Nice. What's the vibe between my friend Michelle and I? Okay. Okay. Good plan, Sky. I like that plan. I think that's a good plan. Let me know how that goes. That's an echo. Oh, and then that just like went straight into the trash. I'm interested to see what that's about. Warren. Can I get 2 more cards for Drum, please? It seems persistent. Yes, I have texted the medical professional in my family to ask if I'm dying or not. So there has been action taken against the tummy hurty. What's the song again? I don't know what the song was, Pleiades. Unfortunately, I only heard that it was ABBA. And definitely not Mamma Mia. But it was an ABBA song that was not Mamma Mia. Okay, and they're all reversed, so we're gonna pull them upright. I'll send some healing. Thank you, Pleiades. The Warren, the Three Hairs, the King of Wands. Pretty good. Kind of to the point where I'm wondering, Drum, why you asked? Three Hairs is the card that, like, is so lucky and so good that the artist made a point to say it doesn't matter if it's upright or reversed. It always means good luck, right? Then we have Warren, which is about community, your family, your friends, your close tribe, I guess, community, Warren. Hello, Eshi, welcome, welcome. And then King of Wands, being in control of your environment, in control of your, almost like your wants and your needs. This feels like a really good vibe, so I'm kind of curious as to why you asked, because usually if someone's going to ask a question like that, Drum, it's because something's going wrong. And having that good of a read, I'm like, is something wrong? Official mod request? What? Hold on, what? Oh yeah, Lynn is pushing private readings, birth charts, book scrying, commissions, all available over on Ko-fi. Put us to work. It's our birthday seasons. Also pushed the throne. Official mod request. I'm assuming to, like, what is the official mod request? Sometimes I wonder if she wants to be more than friends. Oh, okay, Drum. That makes more sense. Hello, Mara. Welcome. Well, whatever this is, I can understand why you would feel that way because the energy was so good. But I didn't sense anything romantic in it. I just sensed, like, really, really good kinship, really good community, really good family. So it very well could just be that the friendship is on another level, right? I didn't sense any romance in it. Ah, Eshi, good question, good question. Official mod request for me for take care of myself and rest as the tummy ache is persistent. Thank you. Well, I'll at least go an hour, maybe an hour and a half. How about that? Perhaps a squish, not a crush. Yeah. I love the word squish. I think it's so cute to have that, like, in our vocabulary, you know? You're welcome, Jam! And it's blood type's turn. What do I not need to know more about? Like, again, blood type. I'm so interested in if this is like a reverse psychology on the cards, or what? To clarify, my question was what do I know enough of? What can I stop obsessively trying to learn? That makes much more sense, Blood. Okay. Friends call me squishy. Oh. Okay, that's an echo. Unfortunately, those are very good cards, but it was an echo. King of Cups, Two of Swords, Three of Swords. The cards are going to tell us how to vape Jupiter. You have to ask it how to vape Jupiter. Lovely dearest. Oh, so lovable blood type. Oh, sweetest friend-shaped blood type. The cards are telling you you know enough about therapy You know enough about therapy. You know how to be good to people. You know what to do when they don't feel good. You know how to be the bigger person. You know how to walk that line of like getting into someone enough to help them heal, but not too far to hurt them worse. Right? If you had any kind of plans about like, which I didn't think that you did, but if you had any kind of plans about going back into like school for therapy stuff or like niching down into therapy stuff by taking more courses, you don't need that. Glass of water, hello! I reached for the water bottle, a hydration emergency. You'd say it is a glass of water because like, my tummy hurty. Glass of water, welcome! I can only drink a little bit at a time. But I'm gonna take little sips for you, glass of water, thank you. And we're gonna ask Jupiter how he's gonna be vaped. Yeah, a glass of water, do you think Jupiter can be vaped? Do you think we could vape Jupiter? Ashy! Thank you so much for the head pat, thank you! Okay, cool. Nice! All about consent. Okay. So we'll pull up Eshi. Vape. Yeah, do you think you could vape Jupiter? Do you think you could do it? We're all wondering how and if you could vape Jupiter. I've never vaped anything before, so I don't have a whole bunch of input on it. But the YouTube chat is trying desperately to vape Jupiter. Of course you can vape Jupiter, just make sure you don't inhale the great red spot. Good point, good point. That's like the bruised part of the apple that you eat around is the red spot. You gotta vape around. You gotta vape around it. Yarny was, I was looking up continuing education credits because I do have to keep learning to maintain my license, so you'll keep it to a minimum. Okay. I love this. I love this. Thank you so much for your input, glass of water. That makes me feel much better that we have this settled for YouTube chat. I'm sure NASA will be thrilled to hear you found a new way to disrespect the solar system. Is it the bruise? YouTube is asking, is it the bruise spot or is it the best part you saved for last? And also, what about Neptune? I think glass of water would enjoy vaping Neptune way before Jupiter. Just a guess. Okay, so we have Eshi's question of, will I end up happy with the 50% going my way or the resolve of my personal matter? Maybe May's tummy hurts from laughing so much with us. I did notice earlier that, yeah, my tummy does hurt from laughing. So, like, that's absolutely up there. They're all reversed, so let's pull them upright. Where we have 4 of Pentacles. Water savors Neptune in a glass with some ice, sip by sip. You're so right. You're so right, Lynn. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yes. Eshi, yes, you will be happy with that 50% going your way because we have stability in 4 of Pentacles. We have Like, he's talking to the fish. There's something about this card that gets me in every single deck, him talking to this little fish. Like a person, a confidant, a best friend, someone you can talk to anybody with. Financial stability and Knight of Pentacles. It looks like you hulling into a new job or like having luck with your financial quest is the word I got, but that's absolutely not the word for it. It's job hunt. Not financial quest. It's job hunt. Nothing says fine dining like pouring Neptune into a glass with ice and sipping it like premium bottled water. Sometimes, you know, I think we need to. New collage on Artstream unlocked. I absolutely want to do pouring Neptune into a glass with ice and sipping it like premium bottled water. So absolutely, Eshi, big yes with this one. Big yes from this one. You're welcome. You feel better. I'm glad. I think we were talking during Art Stream about how people, if you ask them, like, did you think that you would end up at this job? Like 99% of people will be like, no, absolutely not. But it works out anyway for most of those people, right? At this point, just ask NASA for a wine pairing. I'm surprised if they haven't done that yet. Like, somebody out there like, this wine is good for Jupiter, this wine is good for Neptune, this wine is good for... There's gotta be someone out there who's done that already. I am not the wine aficionado, though. Oh, water! I need to tell you the most absolutely bonkers story I ever heard. I had a friend who was working as a cleaner for a very, very rich lady who would tell her stories, or would tell them stories about how insane this rich person's friends were. And one of the stories was about how she got invited to a water tasting, like a wine tasting, but it was a water tasting. And this lady is like, what does that mean? And so she shows up to the water tasting, and hand on my heart, one of these waters was smoked water. Smoked water? And apparently it just tasted like ash. Like water with some ash in it. And I, to this day, I think about this. I think about what was happening there? What series of events led to the water tasting being like organized and approved by whatever organization hosted it? I think about it a lot. Anyway, I don't think you want smoked water. Friend of a friend tried it and it was bad. Next up is Sky. What should I do career or money-wise right now? Not fully a career question, as I'm still in uni procrastinating, but how do I get abundance coins to buy abundance while being a student? Good question. Okay. Queen of Wands, Light reversed, Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands, Light reversed, Ace of Swords. Well, okay, so Ace of Swords. I remember that evening. Fantastic little water tasting. Wait, Blood Type knows about this? Was Zac Efron? Okay, sorry. Somebody on YouTube is like giving me more information about this that I had no idea about. I saw it in a docuseries with Zac Efron. It's about mineral water, and Anna Kendrick was a guest in that episode. Very interesting stuff. That is crazy. Still can't explain why the smoked water tastes like someone bottled a fireplace. That is so funny. Looking this up right now, says Maraverse. Alley Cat, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. They pay them in water. Nice. So, Sky, first of all, these two together, Light Reversed Ace of Swords, kind of scream, like working in the help lab? What is it called? When Tatsubat, thank you for the head pat, thank you. When you work in like the student study hall where you help other people learn, and you're like a I absolutely have like 0 words in my brain today. Spanish class was terrible because I had like 3 words available to me. And it sounds like it's doing the same thing in English right now because I can't. A tutor. Working as a tutor. Light Reversed, Ace of Swords. This screams tutor, okay? But that's fine, right? Queen of Wands, however, makes me interested because Queen of Wands is about like a lot of people and networking and stuff. I can neither confirm nor deny or organization's involvement in the water tasting division, but smoked water was approved by management. If it was approved, it was approved. Nice. I'm literally signed as a tutor to uni. Okay, well then you already got that. However, what we don't have is Queen of Wands. Like I said, this is like networking and reaching a lot of people. So I'm wondering if this is... I almost want to say like a YouTube channel, but I don't think anyone in this YouTube economy is going to need another study help channel. I feel like there's way too many of them. But that's the vibe I'm getting off of this, is like reaching a lot of people. And by a lot of people, I mean like thousands, like the internet, the void, to help teach people, to help people study. What that looks like might be... What does this look like? I'm seeing the vibe, but what does it look like? 10 of Wands. Too much. Who are we to question the council? God, you're so right. I'm so sorry I questioned the council. I'm so sorry I questioned the council. A glass of water. Too lazy. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Too much. Too many. Too big. Big. Why am I getting such a big feeling from this? The world. You're like literally like like that's as big as it gets, right? The world. I don't know. He's too big. It's Jupiter. That's it. You gotta tutor Jupiter. Jupiter clearly doesn't know math well enough. We gotta tutor Jupiter. We're gonna pull one more card for Sky since I don't understand what's going on. But we have something going on here about the vibe of tutoring combined with like social media and the internet. Teach him calc. Teach Jupiter calc in exchange for eating him. You'll get paid with the whole of Jupiter. That's pretty cool. I can't, I touch grass. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this because, yeah, you're definitely not someone who does social media. But we're getting this message of like big, 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 big. And I don't know what that means. I'm gonna ask for, please, one more card with confirmation here. Moon reversed! It'll be clear soon. Okay, fine. Fine, I don't understand it, so I get moon reversed. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Unfortunately. So you'll understand what that means. Whatever tutoring the world means, you'll understand, quote unquote, soon. Sorry. That's a terrible. Like, I don't know what that means. I just don't want to be on it. Yeah, and you shouldn't be forced to be on it. But I'm going to pull up our next few questions. So pretty much the answer is not much right now. And soon I get a mysterious job offer or something. You might, honestly. With that kind of answer, you might. Whatever it is, like I said, you'll understand it soon. So nothing to worry about. Nothing to like sit there and rack your brain about, right? Alley Cat's question, what are my next steps to connect to my purpose and gifts? How do I connect to it more fully? Like Men in Black? Fingers crossed. That's it. That's it, Sky. You're not tutoring Jupiter calculus. You're tutoring the little men from Jupiter in calculus. Pleiades, big mood, same. When Uni is versiting, I love that. Hierophant. Okay, so we're getting some actionable steps here for Alley Cat. Six of Swords. And I immediately saw a cemetery when that came up. And the Sun. Can I tutor big men from Jupiter too? Yes. Yes, you can, Sky. Yes, you can. Let's eat them for calories. You're bulking. You're bulking. It's good. It's fine. So, Alley Cat. What do you need to do to connect with your purpose and gifts? You need to seek out some kind of resource. This can be a teacher. This can be a book. This can be a website. This can be a Tumblr blog. I don't care what it is. But there's some kind of resource, a real person, a person in your neighborhood. I don't know. Some kind of learning resource specific to what you want to learn, right? If you want to get into working with Mercury, do your research, find someone you trust. Don't just read a bunch of articles. Find like one person who does a whole bunch of research and like posts out maybe a book. Maybe they posted a blog, right? A trusted resource that maybe you can even end up talking to. Maybe you can even end up emailing them, asking them questions. Six of Swords. This is about movement, going places. I immediately saw a cemetery when I pulled this, and I heard the words on a quest. So you are being quested to go to a cemetery for some reason. This could be that an ancestor wants to see you at their grave. This could be a spirit wants to meet you there. I don't know what this is, but you have been quested to go to a cemetery. So you should ask your spirits for more information on that one. And then the sun. The sun is here to remind you, you don't have to stress about this, right? You don't have to stress about this. You will connect with your purpose and your gifts. You will. It's a promise more than anything, right? So you don't have to stress about how is it going to happen, when is it going to happen, how soon is it going to happen, how do I make it happen faster? You don't got to worry about that. You just got to kind of live your life. These are tips that will make it faster, right? But you've been called to work with Ascended Masters. Okay. You might need to work with somebody who's an expert in that then. I don't know. I don't know almost anything about Ascended Masters, right? But some 3 little tips for Alley Cat that hopefully are actionable. They seem like step 1, step 2, step 3, right? Hi, Lucy. Welcome. Dote on the tummy baby in the meantime. Thank you. I think everybody's just feeling off tonight because I have the tummy hurty. We got that 10 of Swords energy and it's in my stomach. I think I know the one. That makes me so happy, Alley Cat. Let me know how it goes, please. And then next up is Tatsubat. So Tatsu, what was your question? The bot ate it up, gobble, 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 like Saturn ate his son. Hungry. All right, glass of water. Thank you for sticking around and playing with us. It made me happy to see you here. Yeah, our cat sleeps like a person. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like a donut. Phantom Punk, welcome back. Welcome back. I already read your message or read your question. So if you need, let me give you the YouTube link so you can scrub back and find your name on the desk. Let's get here. Please. There we go. Oh, Lynn got it for you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you very much. Reclaim your questions from the jaws of the bot. Katsu might have just been sending love at this point. You're so welcome, Alley Cat. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Lightning Bug, hello. It's good to see you. Yes, Lynn, thank you for pointing that out too. I did end up accidentally not reading Pleiades in time. But we might end up needing to put a pin in Tatsu for a minute and keep going on just for a little bit. Maybe even just until Tatsu comes back. I said I would guarantee an hour. It's Anne's turn. Anne asked, I have an operation at the beginning of September. As a prophetic dream, and gut instinct says, oh, will I have an operation at the beginning of September? As a prophetic dream and gut instinct said, yes, should I trust my gut, please? And thank you for answering in advance. Of course. Wild, okay. Hermit. 7 of Cups. 7 of Wands reversed. Okay. The number 7 might mean something to you, Anne. Hermit, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands reversed. I'm gonna see if this particular artist has something about 7 of Wands reversed. Because a little bit. Tatsu! There you are! Okay, so we'll finish this one for Anne and then we'll do tattoos. Don't worry about it. A Maserati during meditation. Not what I would have expected to see. So Anne, Lucy! Thank you so much for the tip, thank you! Oh, thank you so much. I have tea now. Hermit, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands reversed. To me, Hermit and 7 of Wands reversed does feel like trust your gut, yes you will have. But no, the 7 of Wands doesn't feel that way. Sorry, I'm thinking real hard about this one. Like I said, my words are kind of failing me today. No, I think you'll be wrong. 7 of Wands is about defeat, or 7 of Wands reversed, right, is about defeat. 7 of Cups, there are other options. Hermit. The vision you had was wrong. It's going to go a different way. You didn't see it correctly. Which is good. Hopefully. Hopefully that's good. But I don't think you're going to be. Tatsu. Yes, Tatsu now, and then Lucy. Hello, Roosevelt. Welcome in. Lightning Bug. Thank you. Thank you for the head pat. Tatsu Bat's question, is there any guidance for me when it comes to love, connection, for growth? Been trying to release worries, but I feel I'm still in my head lately despite things being good. Deep inside. Goodbye, Rowan. Thank you for stopping in. There's that echo. Deep inside. Yankee Day. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So you got 3 of the oracle cards that come with this deck. You didn't get any tarot card. Deep inside is kind of like the Hermit card, but almost like darker, deeper, a little bit more scary than the Hermit is. Binky Day reversed, I would categorize that as like manic nervousness, manic in a bad way, right? Upright, it's like manic in a good way. Reversed, not so much. And then awareness, obviously to be aware. So I think you are obviously very aware of where you're going right now, of where your thoughts go, where the dark thoughts go. And I think that you're mostly aware of how these worries aren't real, right? You're mostly aware, but like your brain, your body still gets in the way, right? How are we going to resolve that, release it, right? Awareness is the key. You notice yourself, and when you notice yourself, that's the hard part then, is getting to the next step of like sitting with yourself and like letting it, like purposefully letting this go. Like, this is not real. And I know that. My reality, I know. My brain is not connecting with reality. Roosevelt, thank you. So how do we release once we're aware? Because practicing being aware is only the first step, and it does seem like you're doing a good job at it. Of not going like, oh, I'm so... Like, you don't seem like you're thinking that this is reality, that your nervousness is reality. You're kind of recognizing it as not that, which is a good thing. Death, Ten of Swords reverse. That's what release is, but how? How? Two of Wands. Writing it down. Writing it down will help so much. If you can notice yourself doing this, if you notice yourself having these worrying thoughts, and you're like, this isn't real, but my brain's acting like it's real, I want you to pull out your phone, pull up your notes app, and say, like, type out, my brain is doing the thing where it's basically hallucinating. And I know that. I know in reality, I am on my couch. It's 6 p.m. The sun is a little bit low. It's a little windy today, and I'm a little bit chilly, and I'm a little bit hungry. And in reality, nothing is wrong because XYZ, right? I haven't lifted my journal since our last argument despite us working things out. Yes! Go back to what works. Go back to what works, right? Weird vibes that aren't illness related might be Uranus getting ready to shake things up. Ooh. Things might feel a little like Mercury retrograde. That makes sense. Exactly, Tatsuba. You get it. You get it. And you already have this available to you. You've clearly already been using it. So I trust you. So now we have a few more people in line. We have, let's see, Lucy, whose question was, or two questions. Do you see success in my project? Blue sky, okay. So far, so good. Whoa. Do we see success in Lucy's project? Okay, well, you literally got 6 of Wands. Yeah. Yes, you do. Blue sky, nothing in your way. 6 of Wands, victory. 5 of Cups reversed. I do worry you're going to feel kind of like a postpartum almost. When you're done with this project, you might feel empty. You might feel like you don't have anything to do next. You didn't have anything like, oh, I'm done. What do I do now? That might be your biggest problem to worry about, which if that's the case, you're doing great. I'm really happy for you. So Lucy Lou, do not worry about that. I think your project's going to go fantastic. You can maybe line up another project for you afterwards, just in case. But very, very good draw for you, Lucy. And then it's a lightning bug. So lightning, what was your question? Take another sip of my tea. One more question for Lucy. Yeah, definitely, but I need to know what it is first. So if Lucy, you're still here, I hope. You have one more question since you paid for 2. So go ahead and let me know what your second question is, if you have one. And then it's Lightning Bug's turn. Thank you, Lightning Bug, for pointing that out. I missed that. I missed that. Right, that was your question, Lightning Bug. Why are you seeing a Maserati during meditation? Which is such a good question. So if Lucy's still here, let me know your second question. We'll go ahead and get through to Lightning Bug. 8 of Swords. 8 of Wands. One more for Lightning Bug, please. We have Console and 6 of Pentacles. Eight of Swords reversed every single time. It, to me, makes me go, coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine, right? There's a freedom here. Paired with 8 of Wands reversed. It's about being slow. When are you going to be slow in a Maserati? Low. Console. 6 of Pentacles. Let me stew on this for a second. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Lightning Bug. I think your brain might be traffic jam. Nice. A lot of people have a block, a very, very common block of like, I'm not worthy of money. I don't deserve nice things. Other people deserve them more than me because XYZ, or I've not done enough. Right? Blah, 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 blah. Money is scary. Money will make me a bad person. I don't work hard enough for money. Things like this are in our brains like little worms. And I think that your brain is working through some kind of money-related issue. one of those little brain worms, and you are breaking through to the other side of, no, I am deserving of this. Wait, no, I can't talk down to myself. I am deserving of this. I'm breaking through. I'm breaking out of this cage. I'm not going to talk to myself like this. I am better than that, right? It's slow work. This kind of healing takes a long time. And you're coming out on the other side. Hello, Jenny. Welcome in. So you should be very proud of yourself for that one. Because I think this is a big sign that that is not going to be a problem for you either much longer or as bad as it was, right? Can I have a read today? Yes, you may. So raids are random, which we... Honestly, I might be packing up soon just to warn everybody. Because I don't feel great. I don't know how long I'm going to go for. But yes, you absolutely can put in your question with my question is. It will be added to the hat. And then I pull randomly from the hat unless you have donated. And then I read you as soon as I can. So our next person in line is... Let's see. That makes a lot of sense with what's going on in my life. Thank goodness. Because you deserve to not have that weighing you down, Lightning Bug. Girl, go to a doctor? What do you... No, it's... Nothing's gonna be open right now. And... like, it's been... said as kindly as possible. Thank you, Blood Type. Nothing's gonna be open right now, and it hasn't... I don't know. I don't know. I don't... Unless I'm, like... broken, I, like... don't really have that autism pain thing. So... Well, let's pull up our next one. And it's Roosevelt, who asked... My question is, I plan to apply to a higher position job in a field I have experience in after I graduate, and I feel negatively how I will be perceived, being I will be a young woman in a male-dominated field, and I'm not sure how to handle that when the time comes. Yes, hello, Roosevelt. Let's see what we can't do for this. I'm absolutely reminded of a text post that's like, what are men doing in men-dominated fields? What is it? You like being dominated by other men? Mara! Thank you for the head pat, thank you! The most expansive nap possible, nice. How... Let's see. Hi again, Corto. This is an echo. Let's try that again. How do we handle that when the time comes? How do we handle this perception when the time comes? Magician, and it was on the floor, so put those up right. And then one more, please. Pulling up, perfect. Inner peace. Magician. Queen of Cups reversed. This is good advice, honestly, Roosevelt. We have Queen of Cups reversed, so yes, you will be perceived negatively. This is unfortunately something we can't avoid 100%. There's no way to get out of it 100%. However, we have on this side Inner Peace and the Magician. You just don't need to worry about it. And I know that sounds like easier said than done, right? Just don't worry about it. But the cards are pushing to you that you are ready. That's what the Magician is here to say. You're ready for this. You can handle it. Not even that you can handle it. Like, it feels like it's not going to be as bad as you think it will. Like, it might be a little bit annoying, but I don't even think you'll notice it very often. Because you have this love for what you're learning about. You have a drive to where you want to be, what you want to be doing, and you're good at it. You're ready to do this job. Any kind of criticism or any kind of bad perception, right? I don't think you're going to care much in the end when you're already in there. So don't worry about it. Which, like I said, easier said than done, but it will be okay. Oh, Mara, thank you for the feel better. So, Mara, what was your question? Let me see. Is it in here? No, it's not. It's nice to hear that. Good. That's what I want for you, Rosette. You have more power than you think you do, Rosette. You're stronger. You're simply not going to be bothered. Bum Bum, hello! Thank you! Yeah, I just finished putting them all in there. I'm glad you like them. We had a lot of fun making them. There's a few more slots I can put in. So once we have some, for future tummy aches, thank you, blood type. Once we have a few more, like, funny jokes and stuff, I'll make a few more. I left some spaces just in case. Maybe we should have a King of Cups one. Gonna change your question. Okay, Mara. I don't like love readings, and this makes me super uncomfy, but what does my spirit team tell me about this connection? Let's see what we can get. Oh, thank you, Bubba. How are you doing today? New one about vaping Jupiter. Absolutely. Animated emote about vaping Jupiter. Empress. Okay. A very good start for Mara. Four of Wands. Can I get one more for Mara, please? Oh, okay. Can you explain that, please? Because we got two very good cards. Empress, Four of Wands. To me, that was screaming like a very important person in your life. Very kind and caring. Someone who's very good at connections, about being together. There's a bit of community, a good friendship, and then suddenly we got Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Frank. Heartbreak and strength. Mara, this might be someone who would make a very good friend. Like a very good friend, but not a good lover? Thank you, Bun Bum! This is, quite surprising, I can tell you that much. Having these two cards and then 3 of swords. So this feels like someone who would be a very good friend, but not a very good lover. Eep. Eep is correct. Eep is correct, Mara. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it another half hour, but no promises. I'm worried about that because I really don't want to lose the connection. And that's okay. But it might be good to say, like, hey, I'm okay with just being friends, or I'm sorry if I scared you. I don't know. This seems like someone who would be a very good person for you, right? Yeah, with the Empress there, with the Empress, the connection would be very strong, but it does feel entirely platonic. Hello, Buster. Welcome in. How am I today? I'm okay. I have a tummy ache and I'm being very brave about it. So I might end up leaving sometime soon. But I'm happy to have you here and I'm glad you stopped in. If you would like to put your question in the hat, you can use my question is, and then your question. And the bot will grab it, put it in the hat. And I draw randomly from the hat. Yep. Tarot streams are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Sundays we have astrology. And in the meantime, in between, I do some art stream. I'm gonna pull up our next random. I don't want to depend too much on others, but I'm sick of keeping myself to myself. Worried I'm becoming dependent. On a friend? Bye, blood type! It does make sense, right? You don't want to depend too much on others, but you want to be with people. We are social creatures. Humans are meant to be around other humans, and we're meant to build relationships and lean on each other, right? I don't know if it's a situation where I need to let myself be pampered, if I need to be cautious. As long as you don't make it romantic, I saw this as being a very good thing. So let yourself be pampered as long as you keep it platonic. As long as you don't get into romance with this person. It looks like a very, very good relationship. And it's okay to be pampered sometimes. Even if it's by a friend. Right? So let's see. Oh, that's Alley Cat, which we already did. And then it's Ragad. You're welcome, Laura. I want guidance. Cards to tell me about the direction of my relationship with God. Ooh, okay. So we'll ask the cards, where does this path go? Are these red strings knotted? What is down this path? Wheel of Fortune reversed. That's an echo. And they're all reversed, so I'm pulling them upright. We have Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Where does this relationship go? I see it changing soon with the Wheel of Fortune here. There's going to be a big change in this relationship coming up, and I do wonder if it's entirely good. I see a new job coming up, and if that's been a big problem in the relationship, I can see it making it much better. However, if one of you makes like a lot of money, having Page of Pentacles here, I do worry that like you're going to end up like losing your job and getting a new one that makes less money. I don't know why that's like very important for me to say according to these cards. Two of Swords, it might become a little tough to navigate. A little bit precarious. Eggshells. Keep your eyes open. Like I said, if you're struggling with money, the two of you, you might be getting a new job soon, and that might make things a lot better. But if you're currently very cushy, if you're currently feeling like you have a lot of money, I worry one of you might lose that job and end up making much less, and it makes the relationship much more strained. So, two very different outcomes depending on where you are in life right now. But big, big change either way. Keep your eyes open, please. Next up is the other Regard. What is God trying to tell me through my relationship with the person I have in mind? Should I continue with this relationship or not? Should we keep putting energy into this person? Should Regard continue with this relationship or no? Hide and seek. What? Okay, tell me more about that. What else do we have here? You're hitting next, not random. Oh, thank you for telling me. It matters a teeny bit, but I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be here much longer because I still don't feel very good. But it does matter a little. Bloom. And strength. Should I continue with this relationship or not? Hide and seek, bloom, and strength. This is hard. This one's hard, Regard, but I think some time single would really help you out right now. To me, hide and seek, bloom, strength, this is telling a story of like hide and seek, like you're literally trying to be alone for as long as possible. Like that's the game of hide and seek, is trying to be alone for as long as possible and not being found. Bloom, being alone helps you figure out who you are, feel like yourself, feel like you're being better, getting better, happier with the person that you are. And strength, it does take effort to be single. It is a little bit scary to be single sometimes. But if you're struggling, I don't like coming onto the internet and telling people I don't know to break up with their significant others. That's scary. But if you're coming to me with this question, then you need to think about it yourself, right? And right now, like, do you Do you like being with this person? Are you having a good time? Have you tried to communicate? That's my number one thing. You always need to be communicating with your person. Telling them what's wrong. And if telling them what's wrong doesn't feel safe, doesn't feel good, that's an issue. But if you can tell them and it's just hard to work out, that's a lot more murky, right? Sometimes things need time, but from the cards, some time alone might do you very good, okay? And Lynn, thank you very much for telling me that. I will pull up our random. Ooh, actually, no, I won't. No, I won't, actually. I think I need to stop. So, I need to go sit down for a little bit, finish my tea, maybe drink some more, I don't know. But take care of myself for a minute. The idea. The concept, even. So I know there's not that many of you, but I feel super bad leaving early. So let's find someone else who's doing tarot so I can send y'all over to another good tarot stream. I think, have we done? We've great. Sorry, I'm finding somebody to raid. Okay, here's somebody doing tarot. So this is not going to be a formal raid. I'm just going to put this into chat so anybody who wants some more tarot can go get some more tarot. Here we go. Here's the link. This looks like somebody who's up and running, unlike me. Take care of myself. Thank you, Sen. Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for more tarot. Tomorrow for a surprise fun art stream. It's a little bit different than normal. Thank you, Pearl Blue. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, please ask us questions. You can absolutely book a private reading if you need one right now. I can do that for you, but I definitely need to. I definitely need to go sit down. So I will see you all tomorrow for our fun special art stream, and then Wednesday for some more tarot. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for putting up with my tummy hurty. And I will see you all later. Thank you, Bun Bun. So, bye everybody. Bye. Oh, thank you for the heart. Do I still have time for another paid question? Yes, you can. I will stay if you're throwing money at me. Yes. No problem with that one. And then I will definitely be going. So what's your question, Tatsu? Yeah, I have it in me for one more. Am I okay? My stomach hurts bad. So I need to go for a while. Did I get pulled? No, sorry. I'm sorry, Chrissy. I have to go early today. I don't feel well. What time? I'm going to go after one more question. That will be Tatsubats. So for everyone else, I recommend trying out the person who I posted in chat. If you need more tarot, you can try out their stream. But what time for like Wednesday? Wednesday's tarot streams are at 1 o'clock my time. I don't know when that is for everyone, but you can see my schedule in the Twitch schedules tab. I have it up to date. I have it updated. If you want my schedule, it's in the schedule tab in Twitch or in the live tab on YouTube. Thank you very much, Chrissy. Thank you very, very much. Grab one more sip of water. I gotta shill myself harder sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. If you need a reading, please recommend booking a private reading over on the Ko-fi. I will be able to get through that for sure. I gotta shill myself. I know. I'm sorry. If you want, we also have other things on the commission page on the Ko-fi, like bibliomancy or astrology. Tatuvat, thank you, thank you, thank you. Energy check between me and my fiance. I'm sure it'll help me calm my nerves. Of course, of course. Energy check between Tatsumat and fiance. Ten of Pentacles. Get 2 more for Tatsubat, please. Moonlight. Okay. And 1 more. Thank you. Awareness, which you already got earlier. And Judgment Reverse. Oh. 10 of Pentacles, you are struggling right now, as we already knew. But the cards are quite literally saying, with Judgment reversed, they're not judging you for that. You're not judging each other for that. And Moonlight here is about never giving up. Moonlight is about never giving up. You aren't going to give up on each other. You aren't going to judge each other, right? It might be a little bit difficult right now, especially perhaps with money or like renting or like having a house. Things physical like that might be difficult right now, but there is this sense of never judging and never giving up. This is somebody who wants to stick. You want to stick with them forever. They want to stick with you forever. It's very sweet. Oh. Tachibat, I really hope that makes you feel more confident, more calm, because this is solid, right? This Moonlight is the kind of person you want. I think this is really sweet. This is very much, I don't know if a better card could have come out other than like King of Cups, right? Ten of Pentacles upright. I don't know. 10 of Cups. Moonlight. It's so sweet. Never giving up. Never ever giving up. So hopefully that calms a little of your nerves with that awareness card in there that you already got before. I know that that message was for you. But also, I think that you're aware that the both of you aren't ever going to give up on each other. But that nervousness, that anxiety is still eating at you. That's a medical condition. That does not sound like it is based in things actually happening or how people actually feel. And I think you know that. I'm glad I get to tell you that. So. I'm gonna pack up. The nervousness just be nerves. Exactly. The nervousness just be nerves. So thank you again, everybody. I made it 2 hours. Not all 3, but I made it 2. Logic and emotions don't always agree. So in the meantime, I'll be in the Discord. I'll see you tomorrow with Art Stream. And I'll be here with you on Wednesday for more tarot. Thank you for sitting with me. Thank you for helping me get through this. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good night. Have a good time with that Neptune energy, with that full eclipse energy. Good luck with that Monday energy. I think we can all get through this, though. I think we've got it. I'll see you all very soon, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye.